All right. I can't believe that I have to talk about this kind of stuff instead of focused on, like, head injury recovery and other fun things. But no, I don't get to because people don't understand what equal protection means in America. And it just makes me so sad. And the vitriol and all of the sheep, it hurts to watch the level of ignorance that's been perpetrated for the last 30 years in our educational system. This is all by design and all by plan. I hate to say it. I mean, you don't need people to graduate high school who they don't need to read or write in Oregon, or at least that's what the story I heard. I can't believe that shit because that's literally, if you can't read and write, you also lose critical thinking, you lose creativity, you lose a ton. You're so much easier to control and dupe. Not that that's happening right now, but here is my question. Where is the equal protections for those who cannot get the vaccine? There's none. And my favorite here the one of my favorite things I've heard repeatedly, it's like almost verbatim. It's I got my shot, I did my part. Like that is the biggest line of bullshit. And to all of these people who, you thought you were a virologist by reading a couple articles, and then you listen to what everybody tells you. Obviously, it doesn't matter if it changes continually. You listen to that shit, and you better do what you're, told to do. You better obey. And that's what people are doing, is obeying. And if you don't obey, you are punished. It's literally like what I grew up with my entire life. It's a microcosm. But here's the thing, and I love this so much. People say, I did my part, I got my shot. You know what that is? Here is the analogy. And here, so you can understand what you sound like when you say that. It's like a guy who used a condom, it broke, the woman got pregnant, and the guy's taking off. I used a condom. I don't know what happened. That's literally, I got the shot, I did my part. Here's the thing, you still can get sick. These are not vaccinations. They don't prevent you from getting sick. They prevent you from dying. They prevent you from having these other symptoms, so called. Who the fuck knows? At this point, I have no fucking clue about any of it. If you really think about it, the story has changed so many times, it's all political. But if you want to approach a pandemic like a guy with a broken condom because you feel entitled by what they tell you, because getting a so called shot, I guess, makes you more important than some other people, like, think about that. People have stopped caring about other people. What about those who are disabled, who can help for health reasons can't get a shot? That shit still applies to every one of them. Is that fair? I don't remember a country being based off of that. And if anybody in our government or any of the ruling class believe that that should be a guiding principle, I honestly feel you should leave the country. It's not appropriate here. Just like the fact segregation is not appropriate. I don't understand why people don't get this. Vaccinated or not vaccinated is the same as being black or white. Asking for papers to go into a public place is the same as asking, are you Jewish or not, in Germany and other countries in the late 30s, 1940s. Like, this is ridiculous. It's repeating itself because nobody seems to get it. I don't know what to do anymore other than fight and speak out about this shit, which includes using positive constructive rage in my music. So that's what I'm going to do. I don't need to be violent, but I have no problem being balanced. And if somebody would, attack me, the disabled guy who's fucking almost died, yeah, I am going to tell you to go fuck yourself. Anyway, I had to get that out because it's maddening. Can't keep this kind of shit inside. And we cannot put up with this kind of shit anymore.